Hello and welcome back to the Hollister MacIntyre franchise here with the Salt Lake City Flyers. And today we are taking on a rival in the Green Bay Packers. Of course, more of a rival during the Detroit Lions days. We've moved quite a bit further away from them. But nonetheless, still a good team, of course. You always have Aaron Rodgers leading them. Always cheering for his downfall here, and hopefully we can make that become a reality today. The Salt Lake City Flyers come in having surprisingly won their first game in a really close fashion. Not often you see this team win, and I think the narrative has changed on this team. They might be looking to make some noise in the playoffs this year. We'll see coming up soon next. And into the game we are as away go the Flyers. A kick from Ricky Rubini will send this through the back of the end zone. And out come the Flyers defense as Aaron Rodgers takes over on offense. I'm so excited to be watching these games. You know, this is the team I've drafted, basically. This is the team I've coached. I mean, forget that there's an actual coach. I am, of course, the coach. And out come the Flyers here on their first possession on defense as Aaron Jones will take that run. And Aaron Jones has traditionally been pretty good against us. Hopefully our boys can be a little bit better up front as Aaron Jones just completely breaks down Kerry Webster. I'm not really sure what Kerry Webster was doing there. He kind of like got his ankles broken by Aaron Jones, and Jones goes for like a 20-yard gain there. So now empty set in the gun. Rodgers just a quick throw. I guess I'm not sure if Devontae Adams beat the press there immediately or what, but wide open. Quick hitting throw there for about 10 yards. Now Rodgers dropping back. Hit as he goes to throw. It's a strip sack, and that gets picked up by Jay Terry. And how about Trey Flowers forcing the strip sack as out comes the Flyers offense led by Austin Belton. You know, this defense has looked better at times. They still give up a lot of points, but interested to see what they can do here. As Belton on first down will hit Lance Roach, the rookie out of Olympia, for about a 6-yard on the swing there. Now third down and 3. Flyers hoping to keep this drive alive. Belton dropping back, throwing this one out. And that was double covered, never had a chance, and back on defense go the Flyers. So a big change this week as Roshan Gary has actually moved to the line in this 3-4 look. He's going to be one of the edges in the 3-4, of course, or I guess one of the defensive ends, but you know, more of an interior lineman almost. And Chance Fortunato is actually moving to outside linebacker. He'll be playing more of a Micah Parsons role as on the edge here. And we'll see how that goes going forward. I know Roshan Gary might have slightly better coverage, but I just feel like you get more out of the edge rushing from Chance Fortunato. And of course, he's a little lighter actually than Roshan Gary. So here on 1st and 20, Packers currently on this possession dicing up the Flyers as the secondary is not looking good against this pass game here. Now 2nd down and 8. Looks like it's going to be a run. Jones in the backfield here. Adams moves in closer, and no, it's actually a pass. Didn't expect that. All day for Rodgers, though, and he'll finally take off. Nobody's spying him. Why would you spy him? The man is 50 years old at this point, and yet he still has some wheels. 1st and 10 at the 46. Rodgers throwing this one to his tight end, and that's going to be stopped after about a 9-yard gain to make this 2nd down and officially 2. Flyers loading the right side this time. Aaron Jones met. I feel like the defense lineman really read that perfectly, and Aaron Jones had nowhere to go. Chance Fortunato off the edge, getting a tackle. Now 3rd down and 3. Looks like alignment switches left, and I think they had, one of the middle linebackers had Rodgers' number there. They really were able to read that perfectly. Now 4th and 4, and Aaron Rodgers is going for it. Packers going to take a chance here. And a dropped pass. I mean, that's just wide open. So the Flyers kind of escape with the 4th down stop there, 4 and out. And here on an RPO, Belton gets just absolutely wiped out by Kenny Clark there. Now 2nd down and 12. Belton dropping back, throwing this one out. He's got Paris Campbell. Paris Campbell really looked good in his first week in the Flyers uniform. Thought he was really good on the other end. And now handoff to Sammy Blake, and he's going to be 1 yard short of the 1st down. That'll make it 4th down and 1, and looks like the Flyers offense is staying out there. Handoff here, and Kenny Clark is all over that in the backfield to Matthew Beard. And that's back-to-back 4 and outs for the Flyers and the Packers. And the Packers, I think, win that on the field of position battle here. First and 10, and Rodgers is just absolutely slicing up this secondary here for the Flyers, as that's going really far there, about 25 yards. Now second down and 10 in a strong eye. Rodgers dropping back, throwing this one again to his tight end over the middle. It's going to be 9 yards there, and he's got 70% completion percentage so far. Now Rodgers going to find Davante Adams on a slant. Adams at the 10-yard line. Not quite first and goal. Looks like they're 1 yard off. Will be first and 10. Rodgers empty in the gun, dropping back. All day to throw this one, and he just bewilderingly throws it to Kenny Vaccaro in the flats, and Kenny Vaccaro's gone. From the 10-yard line, Kenny Vaccaro will return this for 6. He's going to go ahead and celebrate early, but the Texas product coming up with a pick 6. A recent addition actually in the offseason for the Flyers, and Kenny Vaccaro in game 2 already making his signing potentially worth it. I feel like there were slants open for Rodgers, and he just throws it to Kenny Vaccaro right there. Bam. In the flats. And that will end the first quarter, as the only score being a pick 6 for the Flyers. We'll go in the second quarter hoping the offense can do a little more. We're here in the second quarter now. Third down and 9 for Rodgers already. Facing a 3-and-out on their new possession. Dropping back, Rodgers throwing this one out to Aaron Jones. Jones fighting his way ahead. Mitch Newman not able to bring him down behind the first down marker. And that'll be a new set of downs. So the chains move. It's second and 10. And this is going to be a draw play to Aaron Jones. Jones is having a really good day so far. 40 yards only, but I mean, he's looking really good. Third down and 2 now. Rodgers dropping back. Going to get hit as he throws and somehow gets this one out. That's caught at the feet. And that'll be a first down. Almost at midfield here for Rodgers. Rodgers alone in the gun. Dropping back. Throwing this one out all day wide open. Where's Jeff Okudah there? He's way too soft to coverage. Third and 10 yet again. I feel like the Flyers defense has forced several long third downs from Rodgers. And it doesn't matter. Again, Rodgers coming up big when he needs to. And it's going to be another first down. Second down and 5 here at the 18-yard line. Tight end in motion. Heavy set here. Expect a run. Rodgers hands it off. Jones. And there's just nobody on the right side of the field. The strong side of the field is just wide open. I don't really understand that. And now goal line to go for the Packers. Second goal at the 4. Rodgers on a read option. That might be the slowest freaking read option run I've ever seen. And now Rodgers is doing the robot. And that's just disgusting. A disgusting act by Aaron Rodgers there. As now second down and 9. He's going to find Dante Pettis for his first play of the day. Be first down and 10 at the 42. Now handing it off on a stretch play to Sammy Blake. We know he's been really good at those outside runs so far. Only 8 yards on the day for him, but that'll make it third down and 4. Now Belton in the gun, dropping back. It's a screen pass here to Lance Roach, the rookie. Really been effective in the pass game so far, and he'll make it work there with about a 15-yard catch. Second and 10, another stretch play to Sammy Blake. And this time he picks up about 7 yards to make it third down and 4 again. Third down and 4, dropping back. And Belton just way off there. Dante Pettis not exactly open. It was definitely covered, but a bad throw from Austin Belton. Just way off target. And that gets picked off. Second down and 10. I guess more of an arm punt if you think about it. As here Salt Lake City will not stop Aaron Jones. He'll pick up at another first down. Having a fantastic day so far. First and 10. Rodgers dropping back. And he will get sacked by Mitch Newman. The Mike linebacker coming up with a big sack there, as he's really been more effective in the rushing game than I expected. Rodgers now finding Davante Adams on third down and 6, though calm, cool, and collected, making us pay for bad coverage. Second down and 5 here, as Rodgers is alone in the gun. They've run a lot of this empty look. He's going to throw this one out to his tight end again over the middle. And you have to wonder, where is the middle of the field coverage? Mitch Newman, Jelani Tavai, of course Tavai. A nagging injury today, and I believe that's what sidelined him, unfortunately, as the Packers are just dominating across the middle of this field. Rodgers now taking off the run with this one. Nobody in front of him, and that's going to be 6. How does Rodgers have 2 rushing touchdowns so far? And now he's doing the LeBron. Oh, and there's the discount double check. You really cannot do anything but hate this guy. First and 10, dropping back to throw this one. Belton, he's got his man TJ Hawkinson. And a contract year for Hawkinson, really has to show something, only in game 2 though. See if he can really step it up going forward. Screen pass out here to Lance Roach, and Roach in that screen pass game and the swing game has really been impressive. Picks up a big gain there for about 15. That makes it first and 10. At the 40-yard line. Belton dropping back. Belton throwing this one out. And he's got Ben Goddard this time. I think that's Ben Goddard's first catch. And now with 40 seconds remaining, you got to hurry up here. Belton dropping back. Throwing this one on the out route to Dante Pettis. Steps out of bounds. And an efficient pitch and catch there for the Flyers. 3rd and 10. 30 seconds remaining. Belton dropping back. Throwing this one out. And he missed his target, TJ Hawkinson. Just a bad throw there. And the Flyers will end the first half down 10-14. And we'll go into the second half, hopefully getting some better offense, frankly, from this team. And here we are in the second half now. Handoff to Sammy Blake on a draw. That's going nowhere. Maybe a yard, maybe none. 2nd down and 10. Belton dropping back here, throwing this one out. He's got Dante Pettis, old reliable. Picking up about 13 yards and a first down there. Now Belton going to hand it off to Sammy Blake on the stretch play. Blake rushing this one outside. He'll pick up about 6 yards. 7 yards. 7 rushes for 20 yards so far. Not super impressive, as we're going to throw this one out to TJ Hawkinson on the in route. Hawkinson will pick up about 8-9 yards there and make it another first and 10 across the midfield. Hand off to Sammy Blake up the middle on the trap play, and he'll pick up about 6 yards. Now 2nd down and 4 at the 38. Dropping back, Belton. Going to throw this one to Lance Roach yet again, and it's really been running backs all day so far. And that's a first and 10. Now 3rd down and 10. Belton dropping back. Throws this one out to Dante Pettis, and that never stood a chance, as Dante Pettis does not get anywhere close to a first down and will be forced to kick up another field goal. So Salt Lake City down 1. Hopefully can step it up on defense as well, as that's not a good start to things. A 20-yard catch there. Aaron Rodgers up to over 200 yards on the day. Now 1st and 10 at the 45. Rodgers handing it off, and Aaron Jones is met in the backfield. That's Jeffrey O'Sullivan with the TFL. And a 2nd down and 13 for the Flyers. Hand off to Aaron Jones, breaking a tackle. You got to be kidding me. Jones with the first down. And you feel like they had him in the backfield. They just can't bring him down today. 1st and 10 now, 43-yard line. Rodgers dropping back. Throws this one out, and he's got his man. That's going to be a first down and quite a bit more there. Another 20-yard catch. That's 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Rodgers pitching this one out to Aaron Jones. Mitch Newman says no this time. Tackle for loss for him. Mitch Newman continuing to be probably one of our best defenders on this team. And there he is again on 3rd down in coverage this time. Mitch Newman coming up with a big stop there. Will force a field goal to make this 13-17. Rodgers now, or sorry, Rodgers. Austin Belton now on 1st and 10, finding Dante Pettis, and Dante Pettis picks up a big gain there. Now a handoff to Matthew Beard, the power back, and Matthew Beard all day, just empty room in front of him. Only 2 runs on the day. I feel like we got to get Matthew Beard some more touches. 3rd and 8, looks like Lance Roach in. Dropping back, throwing this one to Dante Pettis, and that somehow sneaks behind the defender. Great coverage there. Pettis, just calm, cool, collected catch behind the guy's hands. 2nd down and 8. Now Belton was going to take off the run. Actually drops the ball in on the hit. Fortunately gets picked up by a lineman. And that will end the 3rd quarter, as the Flyers are still looking to score a touchdown on offense. Going to need to do that, I think, to win this game. We're here in the final quarter of action here. Man in motion. Belton. 3rd and 14. Got to throw this one. Drops back. Throws it out. Nowhere near anybody at all, thankfully. And that'll be another field goal, as the offense has only managed 3 field goals and 9 points so far. It's like audible here for Rodgers. The Packers dropping back from the under center look. Going to find about a 15-yard catch there. Make it at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. 1 point difference. Really got to come up big if you're the defense here. Rodgers handing it off to Aaron Jones. Jones just slipping off tackles. Jones wide open. Terrible run defense today, as Jones is averaging just a little over 5 yards a carry. First and 10 now at the 43 of their own, or our own, I suppose, as Davante Adams will catch this one for a first down on the slant. Not a ton from him today, but it hasn't really mattered. Now Rodgers on a read option, taking a big hit there by Roshan Gary, and that's going to force a fourth down. So the Packers select the kick, surprisingly, and the Flyers are back on offense. Throwing this one out, and just barely caught by Paris Campbell. Dangerous throw there. That's second down and 6. Belton dropping back. We're almost to about 7 minutes remaining in the game now, as Ben Goddard will catch that first down. Now second down and 10. Belton dropping back. Throwing this one deep. One-on-one to Dante Pettis, and he comes up with the catch. Dante Pettis just in a jump ball situation, he has not lost so far. And that puts Salt Lake City ahead. Finally, one big play was all it took. As here on defense, Jeff Okudah making a big break up there to make it third down and 9. Flyers can go ahead and defend this possession and make big things happen, but Aaron Jones wide open in the flats. Big hit from Mitch Newman. Doesn't really matter though. Packers pick up the first down. Audible here for Aaron Rodgers. Getting tired of saying his name. Kind of hope to go ahead and win this one and put it away. As Rodgers again just finding his running back Aaron Jones, who has had a masterful day so far. Aaron Jones just dicing this defense up. Now under center with a tight set. You expect a run, but no. It's actually a drop back and a pass. Rodgers throwing this one on the move. Finds Davante Adams inside the 20-yard line in the red zone. Packers looking to go ahead and go back up. If we hold them to a field goal, it's a tie game and we really have a chance to win this thing. Well, that's not going to be the case. It's Aaron Jones again wide open in the passing game, and he catches that one for a touchdown, and now the Flyers are down by 4. Need a touchdown to win this game with 3 minutes remaining. First and 10, a bad throw, and I think Delonte Turk was saying that he might have been held there, but no call. And now second down and 10, throwing a screen pass out to Sammy Blake. He's got the first down. Actually fumbles as he steps out of bounds. Not a great day for him so far. Dropping back, Austin Belton. And throw this one out last second to Paris Campbell. And Paris Campbell picking up another about 9 yards there. He's really being solid so far. Can expect him a lot in the pass game. Lance Roach getting tackled behind the line of scrimmage. There is a flag down. And they're going to say he actually got his face mask caught there. And that'll be first and 10 across midfield now. Running down to the 2-minute warning as we'll find Dante Pettis in the one-on-one on the out route. Dante Pettis catching that one. And now first and 10 with 2 minutes left. All our timeouts. Just got to score 6. Time is not the issue here. Belton going to take off and run with this one. He gets hit down and clutching at his, I think that's his wrist. As in comes Nick Foles, the backup quarterback signed late in the offseason preseason time. He'll find Ben Goddard. Ben Goddard going to get down to the 2 to the 1? No, the 2-yard line. As Nick Foles, 18 yards on his first pass. Of course, we know Nick Foles likes to come in and be the hero off the bench. Now in the heavy jumbo set here. Kosi Mensah lined up in the fullback. Matthew Beard the power back. Hand off to Kosi Mensah. And Mensah puts us up a touchdown. Actually, it's only going to be 3 points. But Mensah putting us up as now Green Bay with 20 seconds left has to score 3. Could this be another late last minute, win for the Flyers here, especially over a division rival? It's looking so. With 2nd and 4, Rodgers 2 timeouts still. They have plenty of time. Throwing this one deep. He's got Davante Adams, and Adams gets rocked by Tracy Walker there to force the incompletion. So it's 3rd down and 4. Still have 2 timeouts. Rodgers dropping back 12 seconds. Plenty of time still. He's going to find his tight end at midfield. That'll be a timeout. And now Rodgers, one more play with 7 seconds left. You got to get in field goal range. They need about 10 here. Rodgers dropping back. Are they throwing a Hail Mary? What are they doing? They had time for another play. This gets batted down, and the Flyers win another one. A baffling decision there for the coach. And the Packers, you have to feel like it's a Nathaniel Hackett situation. What is that call? You have time to do something. So that's how the game ends. The Flyers hang on for a close win over division rivals, the Packers. Rodgers goes down, and the Flyers are 2-0. I think this team is really good. We got beaten every facet of play, to be honest here. Defense, the 1 pick 6 really made the difference here. 2 takeaways. But hey, you take wins whatever way you can get them. Offense didn't look amazing until the end of the game there. Really took them a while to get going, but I'm really proud of this team so far. I think we've got something good going here in Salt Lake City. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for our next episode.